Hey guys, welcome again to the Crypto Fellow channel, an educational hub for blockchain technology. Note, nothing discussed on this channel is financial advice. Without taking, let's head on into what we have today. The cryptocurrency market has been sinusoidal in the past 1 week and the market highly volatile. So guys, be careful out there. Well, regardless of the situation of the market, some projects are yet building and delivering great innovative tech that will open up the space and perhaps onboard the next 1 billion users. One of such is the InvArch Network. Now let's talk about the InvArch Network and the various outstanding solutions it is bringing to Web3. The InvArch Network is a highly optimized network for launching decentralized communities, borderless businesses, and unstoppable organizations on Polkadot and beyond. Simply put, the InvArch Network is a DAO hub of the decentralized economic future. Leading in the InvArch team are two great minds, Dakota Bennett and Gabriel Fako Diaruda. The InvArch Network recently just capped out on its crowd loaning in a bid to join the Polkadot relay chain as both a service parachain and an application-specific parachain, with a bid of a $150,000 token. As an application-specific parachain, InvArch will be home to powerful tooling for launching great DAOs. On a path to becoming the #1 service parachain on Polkadot, to commemorate this, InvArch has launched what is perhaps the most innovative multi-signature solution ever called Saturn. Now let's look at the types of wallets before we look at what a multisig is. Types of wallets: we have individual wallets and multisig wallets. Individual wallet is similar to your bank account, where an individual goes to a bank and opens an account and is the sole signatory to the account, while we have multisig accounts or joint account, which is similar to multisig wallets. A joint account is where two or more signatories are the signatories to an account. Now let's look at what is a multisig wallet. Multisig wallet, which are also referred to as vaults or safes, are a type of crypto wallet that require two or more private keys to perform certain tasks. This helps in increasing the security of the wallet, as more than one individual is required to sign off before any transaction can occur. The most common types of multisigs are: number 1, the types that require all parties to sign before a transaction is accepted valid, and number 2, the types that require only a certain number of the total signatories to sign before any transaction is accepted valid. Now let's look at the common examples of multisig wallet. We have Castle, which is built on the Ethereum chain. We have Cashmere, which is built on the Solana chain. We have Snowflake, which is built on Solana. We have Goki, built on Solana. We have Rabi wallet, which is built on the Ethereum chain. And we have the Gnosis Safe, the most common one, which is built on the Ethereum chain. Now let's look at the benefit of multisig wallet. Number 1, risk of key person is eliminated. What do I mean by this? For example, we have in the case of the Quadriga CX exchange, whose boss died and millions of user funds was gone because he was the key signatory to the wallet, the sole signatory to the wallet. Now number 2, greater transparency. Transactions are all made public and they are available on chain in a code and allows anyone to view them. Now let's review Saturn, the revolutionary multisig by InvArch Network. Saturn is a multi-party ownership protocol designed to revolutionize and redefine the modus operandi of multi-signature in Web3. Common to current multisigs around, like the ones I previously mentioned, is that lack of interoperability, which in turn causes a fractured experience to users. Simply put, multisigs available are restricted to the chains they are deployed on. Now, Saturn expressively solves this dilemma as a multisig that unlocks a bridgeless and a non-custodial multi-chain access, be it individuals, communities, organizations, or institutions, seamlessly navigating assets across all of Web3 without barriers is made possible. Saturn leverages on InvArch threshold signature scheme called TSS and Polkadot cross-chain messaging format to operate as a borderless multisig solution, enabling the possibility of owning, managing, and utilizing assets across Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, Cosmos, Binance, etc. Simply put, securely owning and utilizing multiple accounts across different blockchain ecosystems is now possible. With Saturn, owning and utilizing assets on different blockchains is not just a possibility, but also things like using dApps on these chains, voting with various chain native assets, staking assets natively on multiple chains, etc. are now made possible. Let's take a closer look at some other cool features of Saturn. Number 1, customization of multisig in form of rules, roles, and permission for account sharing ownership on Saturn. Gasless transaction through the bonding of InvArch native token, VARCH, for every account within the multisig. Number 3, choice of paying transaction fees with DOT tokens. Number 4, vault creation for use across any DeFi protocol, allowing multisig users and organizations to fully engage in the world of decentralized finance. Number 5, multisig account on Saturn can also provide custom, limited, gated, or even timed access to outside members. What do I mean? These can allow specified amounts of funds to be used by an outsider while the owner still maintain control and security over his assets. Number 6, multi-chain liquid staking and network governance using Saturn. Now, the InvArch team has also hinted some future support and features on Saturn, like number 1, support for other currencies like the respective network tokens of each blockchain a Saturn multisig is operating on. Number 2, support for account abstraction. Number 3, following integration between the Fala network and the InvArch network parachains, Saturn multisig will be able to also own and manage Web2 accounts such as social media profiles and linked accounts in a decentralized, secure, and trustless manner. Saturn will be first deployed on Tinkernet, which is the experimental sister chain of the InvArch network, and then which is launched on the Kusama relay chain before it is now launched on the Polkadot relay chain. Now, the future is indeed bright for Saturn and InvArch network as a whole, as I believe this multisig solution will be revolutionary and indeed set a new landmark for Web3 users. Alright, that will be all on Saturn and the InvArch network, the revolutionary role that the Saturn multisig solution is bringing to the Web3 space. Until another time, stay safe.